WKAR presents Quizbusters. Production of Quizbusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. By the Michigan Education Association and its 160,000 members, advocating for a world-class public education that ensures a bright future for Michigan students and economy. Online at mea.org. And by viewers like you. Now, here's the host of Quizbusters, Matt Ottinger.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dan. Thank you here in the studio. Welcome to Quizbusters. Glad to have you with us. We hope you were here last time and saw the Green Division Championship. Lansing Everett beating Okemos in that contest, so they'll play in the Grand Championship. Right now, we've got a White Division Championship to settle. Two teams ready to figure out who's going to play in that Grand Championship game along with Everett. It's the Royals of Jackson Christian, the Eagles of Kent City. They both played terrific all season long. Let's introduce you to the players and then get to the game. We have for the Royals of Jackson Christian, we have Katie Knowlton, Zach Schneider, Chris Cito, and Kennedy Wilson. The alternates for Jackson Christian are Matt Dubinsky and Stephen Bell, and the advisor is Joanne Knowlton. And for the Eagles of Kent City, we have Eric Wagenheim, Ari Waller, Matt Wagenheim, and Justin Jasmine. The advisor for Kent City is Marie Davis. As I said, both teams terrific in our game so far this season. We're asking them to do it for 30 more minutes and find us a White Division champion with all that entails. Players, good luck to you all. Let's start with the Quick 10. The first 10 toss-up questions begin our game, and they all begin with question 1. There are 4,840 square yards in what unit of measure? Kent City, Matt.
Acre.
An acre is right. Question 2. What German brothers and folklorists from Kent City, Justin?
Brothers Grimm.
The Brothers Grimm, Jacob and Wilhelm, a collection of fairy tales. That's right. Question 3. What is the rhyming name for the device in a basement that removes the accumulated Jackson Christian Kennedy?
Sump pump.
Sump pump, a drainage of liquids. Question 4. What future president led the Allied invasion of Europe in June 1944? Jackson Christian Kennedy.
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower did, that's right. Question 5. What is the whole number square root of 225? Jackson Christian Kennedy.
25.
No, I'm sorry, that's a wrong answer. Kent City, Justin.
15.
15 is right. 15 squared is 225. Question 6. What is the capital of Norway? Jackson Christian, Chris.
Oslo.
Oslo is right. Question 7. In most versions of the Batman stories, who is the police commissioner of Gotham City? Jackson Christian, Zach.
Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon, James Gordon, that's right. Question 8. What beautiful youth of mythology was loved? Kent City, Justin.
Narcissus.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Jackson Christian was loved by Aphrodite. Kennedy.
Adonis.
Adonis is right. Question 9. What famous magician and escape artist was Kent City, Justin?
Houdini.
Nicely done. Born Eric Weiss. Question 10. What unit of measure equal to about 746 watts is used to measure the strength? Kent City, Justin.
Joule.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Jackson Christian is used to measure the strength of engines. Kennedy.
Horsepower.
Horsepower is right. That's 10. Not surprisingly, at this level, all 10 questions answered correctly. Slight advantage for the Royals as we play our first general toss-up to get back to the bonus questions, or to get to the bonus questions for the first time in this game. Players, here we go. The two proprietors of this colony were George Carteret and Lord Berkeley, and it was governed by William Franklin, son of Benjamin. The U.S. Senate was modeled after a plan named after this. Kent City, Justin.
Virginia.
I'm sorry, it's not Virginia. Jackson Christian, I'll finish it for you. Do not confer. The U.S. Senate was modeled after a plan named after this third state to ratify the Jackson Christian Kennedy.
New Jersey.
New Jersey, the plan is right. Now, I was going to get to Princeton eventually. Jackson Christian, bonus to you. Answer these questions about forests in English literature, British literature. First, which Shakespeare tragedy's denouement occurs when the three witches' unlikely prophecy that Birnam Wood will come to Dunsinane is fulfilled?
Macbeth.
Macbeth.
Right. Vivian traps what advisor to King Arthur in an oak tree in the magical forest of Broceliande?
Merlin.
Merlin is right. For 20. In The Hobbit, Bilbo rescues his dwarven companions from spiders in what forest?
Mirkwood?
Merkwin?
Is it?
Merkwin?
Merk.
Merkwin?
Not Merkwin. You were awfully close to it. Merkwood. The Merkwood Forest is what I wanted there. 20 points on your bonus. Up to 90 you go. New toss-up players. Everybody's back in. This man wrote about a dead poet who knew how to, quote, build the lofty rhyme, unquote, in an elegy for Edward King. In addition to Lycidas, he wrote about man's first disobedience, Jackson Christian Kennedy.
Milton.
John Milton wrote Paradise Lost, and Jackson Christian, back to you for the bonus. Get my bearings here, yes. Components of these structures include the cochlea and the external pinna. First, name these sensory organs responsible for detecting sound.
Ear.
That'll be the easiest 10 points you're going to get this game. The eardrum transmits sound vibrations to the 3 ossicles. Give the common or the scientific name for 2 of those 3 bones.
Yeah.
Stirrup and hammer.
And the anvil is the 3rd. That's right. Finally, these cells that line the cochlea detect and amplify sound. Earbud-style headphones can harm them.
I don't know the name.
Answer?
Audio cells.
No, they're called hair cells. H-I-R, H-A-I-R, as simple as that. 20 more points, though, on that bonus. You've scored 40 with your 2 bonuses right now, increasing your lead. 80-point game, 120 points on the line in our first of 2 pop quizzes. M-E-A will begin all correct answers in the first quiz. M-E-A. Katie from Jackson Christian. Eric from Kent City, get us started. The flesh of animals, especially Eric.
Meat.
Right, when consumed as food. Next. Low in quantity or number or insufficient. Eric?
Meager.
Meager is right. Nicely done. And finally, a piece of field or grassland. Eric?
Meadow.
Meadow is right. 3 in a row for Eric there. Zach now, Jackson Christian. Ari from Kent City. To determine the magnitude, extent, or degree of something. Harry?
Measure.
To measure. That's right. Next. The Union General during the Civil War, Zach.
Meade.
Meade, George Gordon Meade, won the Battle of Gettysburg. And final question. Unkind. Zach.
Mean.
Mean is right. Very quick on that one. Chris now, Jackson Christian, Matt, Kent City. The amount of music contained between, Chris?
Measure.
A measure, 2 bar lines. Next. The stage name of the actor and hard rock musician born Marvin Lee Aday. Or a dish of ground beef, Chris?
Meal.
No, I'm sorry, that's not right. Matt, a dish of ground beef mixed with breadcrumbs and seasonings, usually molded and baked. Go ahead.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf, and that's the rocker that I wanted too. Final question. In statistics, the value, Matt?
Mean.
The mean, M-E-A-N, the value among a group of values. They're anticipating these, are getting them fast. Kennedy now, Jackson Christian, Justin, Kent City. Alcoholic liquor made, Justin.
Mead.
Mead, M-E-A-D, fermenting honey and water. Next. To wander aimless, Justin.
Meander.
Nicely done, aimlessly, like a stream or a train of thought. Finally, a common infectious disease, Kennedy.
Measles.
Measles is right, preventing the sweep there. That's our quiz. Want to caution our audience, I heard a little bit of buzzing there. We certainly don't want you being saying anything out loud that might in fact affect this all-important game. All right, new toss-up now gets back to the bonuses, players. Everybody's in for this. The capital city of this name lies between the Pacific Ocean and the Irazu volcano, I-R-A-Z-U. Another city of this name, west of Mount Hamilton's Lick Observatory, is the 3rd most populous in California. For 10 points, give the common name of these cities, 1 each in Costa Rica and Silicon Valley. Kent City, Matt.
San Jose.
San Jose, and Costa Rica, the capital. San Jose, the capital of the Silicon Valley, basically. Kent City, bonus to you. Name these television hosts. First, this man hosted a live CNN show from 1985 to 2010. He has also voiced characters in B-Movie and Shrek.
Oh,
No.
Jerry Seinfeld.
No, Larry King.
Okay. Larry King.
Larry King live on CNN. This former headline news host moved to Fox News in 2009 and left in 2011. He organized the August 2010 Restoring Honor Rally in Washington, D.C.
I don't know.
Answer?
No answer.
No answer. Glenn Beck was that host. 10 points on your bonus. You go to 140. New toss-up players. One tradition holds that this woman died in the Wind River region of Wyoming in 1884, while Jackson Christian Kennedy.
Sacagawea.
That's right. Well done on very little information. Jackson Christian, back to you for the bonus. The sculptor of the Greek slave, that's the work, the Greek slave, Hiram Powers, was from this country. First, name this country that contains sculptures including Mount Rushmore.
United States.
The United States
I
of
was
America.
wrong about the ear question. That's actually easier. Yes, exactly. One of America's best-known sculptures, the Statue of Liberty, was sculpted by what Frenchman?
Eiffel.
Eiffel? Eiffel?
Not Eiffel. No, Eiffel designed the structure inside. The sculpture was Bartholdi. Bartholdi the answer for that one. So 10 more points on your bonus. New toss-up players. The 11th edition of this book, published in 2011, adds a subsection on video conferencing and renames the point of information as a request for information. The proper way to table a motion is described by, for 10 points, what most popular set of parliamentary procedures in the U.S.? Jackson Christian, Zach.
Robert's Rules.
Robert's Rules of Order is exactly right. Well done. Jackson Christian, back to you. Answer these questions about measurements in the physical sciences that use a logarithmic scale. A logarithmic scale. First, what logarithmic scale, named for a Caltech physicist, quantifies the intensity of earthquakes?
Richter.
Richter is right. What base 10 logarithmic scale is often used to measure signal-to-noise ratio? That is, the level of a desired signal to the level of background noise.
I don't know.
Answer?
Feedback?
Not feedback, a decibel scale is what I wanted for that one. So 10 more points on your bonus takes you to 200 players. I've been notified that we have reached the halfway point in the game, but so that we can get as much game in as possible, we're going to move right to the next question. You're playing for control of the video bonus question, and here we go for a new toss-up. Kolaba and Mazagon are two of the 7 islands that were connected to form this city at the mouth of the Ulhas River. Jackson Christian, Zach.
Dubai.
No, I'm sorry, that's a wrong answer. Kent City, I'll finish it for you. The Ulhas River, Tanay Creek, T-H-A-N-E, and the Arabian Sea flank the city center of this capital of Maharashtra. For 10 points, name this most populous city in India. Justin?
Delhi.
Not Delhi, Mumbai. Bombay, the answer. New toss-up players. J.S. Bach wrote 3 sonatas and 3 partitas for this instrument that plays a triple stop to open Jackson Christian Kennedy.
Organ.
It's not an organ. No, Kent City, I'll read it for you. J.S. Bach wrote 3 sonatas and 3 partitas for this instrument that plays a triple stop to open Eine kleine Nachtmusik. Works for it include Niccolo Paganini's 24 Caprices and Antonio Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. For 10 points, name this string instrument smaller than a viola. Justin.
Violin.
Violin, of course. When you hear the whole thing, it becomes much easier. Kent City, bonus time for you. Video bonus time. Question 1 on the monitor right here in front of me. We're thanking all of the people who've been giving us videos all season long for us. Jen Siggett is a singer-songwriter who's been helping us out all season. She's got your first question. Here it comes on the monitor.
A wide variety of blues music styles are identified with the cities where that sound was first created. Such legendary musicians as W.C. Handy, B.B. King, and Howlin' Wolf are associated with the Beale Street sound connected to what Tennessee city?
Nashville. It's got to be. Nashville.
No, Nashville's the country sound. Memphis is the blues sound. Tough break there. No points on that one. You'll stay at 150. We have a new toss-up for everyone. Charles Sheridan and Richard King reproduced this man's chief result using a puppy instead of a Confederate who would complain about a heart condition and bang on a wall after being shocked for wrong answers. For 10 points, name this Yale psychologist who ran experiments. Kent City, Matt.
Skinner.
Not Skinner. No, I'm sorry. Jackson Christian. For 10 points, name this Yale psychologist who ran experiments on obedience. Chris, that was late. Stanley Milgram is his name. No harm done. New toss-up question, players. He wrote New Astronomy and Harmony of the Worlds and studied Mars's retrograde motion, finding the epicycles, or backward loops, used by earlier models unnecessary if orbits are non-circular. Jackson Christian Kennedy.
Kepler.
Kepler is right. Johannes Kepler, who used Tycho Brahe's data to form his 3 laws of planetary motion. Jackson Christian, bonus to you. In 2011, this country's debt was lowered by 55 billion euros after the discovery of an accounting error in the books of Hypo Real Estate. First, name this nation that authorized the bailouts of Greece and Italy with support from Chancellor Angela Merkel.
Germany. Germany.
Germany is right. In spite of the recession hitting most of Europe, increased demand for the Golf hatchback, G-O-L-F, the Golf hatchback, and a number of Audi models has helped what large German automaker post strong profit numbers?
VW.
Volkswagen. Yeah.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen is right. I'd have taken VW. Finally, while VW did well, what Swedish car manufacturer was near liquidation in October 2011 when Pangda and Youngman, 2 Chinese firms, agreed to buy it out?
Volvo.
Not Volvo, it was Saab. 20 points on your bonus takes you to 230. New toss-up players. The Supreme Court struck down laws violating this amendment in McDonald v. Chicago and District of Columbia v. Heller. In Heller, the petitioners argued that this amendment only applied to militias, not individuals. Jackson Christian, Zach.
The Second Amendment.
Second Amendment is right, allowing ownership of firearms. Jackson Christian, answer these questions about the writings of Bret Harte, H-A-R-T-E. First, many of his works of fiction, like The Stolen Cigar Case and The Luck of Roaring Camp, are written in what format?
Short story.
Westerns. Short story.
Westerns. Short stories.
Answer?
Short stories.
Short story is right. Tom Simpson and John Oakhurst are among the title characters of what Bret Harte short story?
The Outcasts of Poker Flat.
Nicely done. Finally for 20. He also wrote the poem Plain Language from Truthful James, which was intended to be a satire of white middle-class attitudes toward what ethnic group?
Chinese.
Chinese. Okay. The Chinese.
The Chinese Americans, the Chinese immigrants. That's right for 20. You swept the category. First sweep of the round, the largest lead, but both teams are strong and anything can happen. We've got 120 points on the line in our second pop quiz with the letters C-I-R. C-I-R. Begin all correct responses. Katie from Jackson Christian, Eric from Kent City, get us started. A closed plane curve consisting of, Katie?
Circle.
That's right. Very quick on that. Next. The term used to describe rhythmic biological cycles recurring at approximately 24-hour intervals. Those are circadian rhythms. Finally, to mingle at a party or to flow through the body like blood. Katie.
Circulate.
To circulate. That's right. Zach now, Jackson Christian, Ari, Kent City. A large public entertainment. Traditionally, Zach?
Circus.
That's right. Presented in large tents. Next. In law, the 2-word term for facts offered from which other facts are to be inferred, and therefore usually given less weight. Zach?
Circumstantial evidence.
Right. Well done. Finally, the 6-letter word for clouds characterized, Zach?
Cirrus. No.
No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong answer. Ari, the 6-letter word for clouds characterized as thin white filaments, or go ahead.
Cirrus.
Cirrus. You have put an extra I in there, Zach, and you realized that. Captains now, Chris from Jackson Christian, Matt from Kent City. The complete path of an electric current. Matt.
Circuit.
Right. Next. The enchantress. Matt.
Circe.
Nicely done. Finally, the 2-word name for the Great Roman Amphitheater located between, Matt.
The Circle Theater.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Chris, I'll finish it. The 2-word name for the Great Roman Amphitheater located between the Palatine and Aventine Hills.
Circus of Rome.
No, the Circus Maximus. The Circus Maximus. Go to the ends now. Kennedy, Jackson Christian, Justin, Kent City. A disease characterized by fibrous scar tissue replacing healthy liver tissue and leading to, Kennedy.
Cirrhosis.
Cirrhosis of the liver. That's right. Next. Watchful and discreet. Cautious and prudent. Kennedy.
Circumspect.
Nicely done. That's right. Finally, the Elton John penned song, which serves as the opening number. Justin.
Circle of Life.
Right, to the Lion King. That's good for 10. That's our quiz. New toss-up leads to a bonus. We'll do a few more of those and then the lightning round. Everybody's back with this. Robert Burns wrote that the best laid schemes of men and these animals... Kent City, Justin.
Mice.
I figured it would be that quick to get that one. That was an awfully easy lead-off clue there. Kent City, bonus to you. Name these islands or island groups. First, Ecuador governs this island group, which is home to marine iguanas and nocturnal swallow-tailed gulls.
Galapagos.
Right. This Caribbean island, the larger partner of Tobago, is just 7 miles off the coast of Venezuela.
Trinidad.
Right, for 20. Located east of South Georgia, from which they are governed, this island chain shares part of its name with an old name for the Hawaiian Islands.
Sandwich Islands. New Sandwich Islands.
New Sandwich Islands.
No, they're the South Sandwich Islands. 20 points on your bonus. To 220 you go. New toss-up players. Due to looting, this man's body ultimately resided in the tomb of the priest Pinugem II. He built the temple Gerf Hussein after invading Nubia, but had to withdraw from Syria at Kadesh. Some link him to the biblical Exodus. For 10, Jackson Christian Katie.
Moses?
Not Moses. No, I'm sorry, Kent City. I'll finish it for 10 points. Name this 19th dynasty pharaoh called the Great. Justin.
Ramses.
Ramses is right. Kent City, back to you. When written up, these mathematical concepts may be followed by a QED symbol. First, name these demonstrations that some mathematical statement must be true. They may be performed by induction or by contradiction.
Proofs, I think.
Proof, yeah. Proof.
I love when a team comes together. Proof is exactly right. Next, in the course of proving a larger theorem, one may prove one or more of these smaller results. An important one in set theory is named after Max Zorn.
Yeah, postulate.
Postulate.
Not postulate, lemma, L-E-M-M-A, Zorn's lemma. 10 points on the bonus, 240 your total. New toss-up players. This type of reaction occurs when an alkane becomes an alkene, or when glucose is converted to carbon dioxide in cells. In galvanic cells, this reaction takes place at the anode. For 10 points, name this reaction which involves the loss of electrons as opposed to reduction. Kent City, Eric.
Oxidation.
Oxidation is right. Kent City, third time in the bonus in a row for you. Let's see if you can get closer with these. Answer these questions about pineapples. First, what U.S. state produces the most pineapples?
Hawaii.
Hawaii is right. Pineapple cultivation in Hawaii was developed by James, the first name, a member of what family who founded a namesake food company? His cousin Sanford was briefly president of Hawaii.
Dole.
Dole is right. For 20. Pineapple contains what enzyme that is used as a meat tenderizer, though it prevents raw pineapple from being used in Jell-O?
Okay. Peptin.
Not peptin, bromelain. The answer for that one. 20 points on your bonus, though. Got you to within striking distance. A nice comeback by Kent City in the last part of the second half, so it's anybody's game as we go to the last 60 seconds of the lightning round. Players, a reminder, you'll score 10 points for a right answer, but in the wrong answer, we will subtract 10 points from your score in the final 60 seconds and move on to the next question. As you can see, Jackson Christian at 340, Kent City at 270. A great game ends with the final 60 seconds. The lightning round begins now. What are the prestigious creative prizes awarded each year by Columbia University called? Matt.
Pulitzer.
Right. What do we call the side opposite the right angle of a right? Matt.
Hypotenuse.
Right. What punctuation mark is formed by placing a dot over a... Justin.
Semicolon.
Right. Who created Tarzan? Kennedy.
Burroughs.
Right. What is the second largest city on Lake Michigan and the largest city in the state of Wisconsin? Justin.
Madison.
Wrong. The Seine River flows through Paris and empties into what channel? Justin.
The English Channel.
Right. In what state would you find the summer resort Martha's Vineyard? Kennedy.
Virginia.
Wrong. How many faces are there on a dodecahedron? Kennedy.
12.
Right. What plant whose name means fair lady in Italian? Matt.
Belladonna.
Right. Who told Henny Penny the sky was falling? Kennedy.
Chicken Little.
Right. What invisible radiation is used to operate most remote control devices? Justin.
Radio.
Wrong. Whose novels include The Orca, The Deep, The Island, Beast, and Jaws? Justin.
Stephen King.
Wrong. And that wouldn't have mattered. Don't worry about it. Jackson Christian, you've held on to win the game. Congratulations. A few misses and they went both ways, so don't be discouraged by the lightning round results. Milwaukee is the largest city in Wisconsin. Massachusetts is where you would find Martha's Vineyard. The invisible radiation used to operate remote control devices, infrared radiation is what I was looking for there. A terrific game did come down to the final 60. We split those 60. It was a 70-point contest by the time we got to the end. Kent City just a little bit short in this battle. If we racked it all up and did it again, who knows, it might come out differently, but this time a little bit short. You have played terrifically with us all season long. I know it's disappointing to come this close and not quite make it, but we thank you for a terrific performance. Let's have a hand for the Eagles of Kent City. They played sensationally all season long for us. Jackson's Christian is used to this position. They have defended their position in the white division. They are champions for the second year in the row, and you will play a different opponent this time. It will be Lansing Everett in the Grand Championship. Congratulations to you, Royals. We will see you in the Grand Championship game next time on Quizbusters. And that racks it up for us. We've got the Grand Championship, Game 63. It ought to be a lot of fun. Lansing Everett, Jackson Christian, please join us for that contest. For all of us here on Quizbusters, I'm Matt Ottinger. Enjoy.
Production of Quizbusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. By the Michigan Education Association and its 160,000 members, advocating for a world-class public education that ensures a bright future for Michigan students and economy. Online at mea.org. And by viewers like you. Book Scholarship Awards are provided by SBS, the student bookstore, located at 421 East Grand River Avenue in East Lansing. Become a Quizbusters fan at Facebook.com. For more information about Quizbusters or any of WKAR's locally produced series or specials, visit our website, WKAR.org.